Nah, I don't need no fraud. I don't need no drama when you call. I don't need no fake.
Hi my babies, it's Mother and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my, I guess you can say 0 to 7 week pregnancy. Since I told you guys I'd be updating you. Right now I'm currently 31 weeks, 0 days. But I'm going to be getting y'all up to speed as to where I'm at now by going over my weeks and letting y'all know how they were. Because I wrote everything down. I wanted to, you know, make YouTube videos about it, but I was stupid sick, so I couldn't even do it. Oh, my weeks are 0 to 6. So, I wrote a whole story, baby. A whole story. So, let me skim it real quick so then I can get y'all the tea. So actually, I'm just going to read the story that I wrote right off of this tablet. Well, I mean, the old school tablet, not the new school tablet. As to leading up to getting pregnant. And disclaimer, we weren't trying to have a baby. Just putting that out there. Anybody was wondering. Just putting that out there. So leading up, oh yes, I got a UTI, so I went to the hospital and they diagnosed it, but they didn't tell me that I was pregnant. I was about 5 weeks then, give or take. So I went home with the medication and began taking them. That made me so sick. I couldn't tell if it was the meds or the pregnancy, but I bet it was the pregnancy, hands down. I'm so silly. Body aches, nausea, vomiting, tiredness, and irritability. I remember going to my mom's house and just sleeping, like seriously, like just, like I would get over there and I would just be so tired and so sick, like I would just fall asleep on her couch, like it was nothing. Okay, and so I thought it was the medication that they gave me for the UTI that made me sick. So I stopped taking the medication. After I stopped taking the medication, I was still relatively sick and sleepy. Like I would literally sleep all day, all day, all day. I would just wake up to maybe snack a little bit, throw up some, and then I'd be right back to sleep. Like it was crazy. I was sleeping like nobody knows. And so once the sickness and the sleepiness never went away, I was just like, well, damn, when was I supposed to have my period? Like, when was it supposed to come? And it was supposed to come on the 3rd through the 7th. Any of 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 day of March. And it was the 15th by that time. And so I was just like, oh my god, it's the 15th. Like my period's like damn near 2 weeks late. I need to go take a test. So I went to the store, CVS right across the street, and I grabbed the pregnancy test. I came home. I waited a little bit because I didn't want to drink a lot of water and make myself go pee and then it'd be like diluted. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't get a real good reading. So I really just waited until I could naturally pee on my own. And so when I did pee, whenever I was ready to pee, of course I peed on the stick. And before I could literally put the cap on the pregnancy test, duh, on the pregnancy test and put it on the counter, it was already, I could already see the lines coming in. So I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna go in the room, give it 10 minutes, give it 5 minutes, and then we'll see what it is. Baby, whenever I tell you I came back and I saw them lines on that test, I still got the pregnancy test. Is that weird? I'm gonna tape it in my baby book. Yep, I'm that mom. Oh my god. This is the pregnancy test, baby, that I took for you. She's 15 years old. Ew, gross. But that's me. Anyway, so I came back and it said positive. it said pregnant. I was just like, what? It's crazy because I don't know. It was just totally unexpected. Totally unexpected. So then I got on the phone, I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I'm pregnant. Oh, no, that's not what I said. I said, hey, what are you doing? She was like, nothing, what's up? I was like, oh, I was just calling to tell you that I'm pregnant. And she was like, oh, it's about time you tell me. Miss Berry, excuse me? I was like, well, why didn't you tell me if you knew that I was pregnant? Shit, I didn't know I was pregnant. I just figured it was the medications making me tired because it said that I would have sleepiness, I would have vomiting, nausea. I mean, it would have been nice for you to inform me that maybe, just maybe, that I was pregnant. Mom, that would have been great. Oh my God. Come on now. But yeah. And so she was pretty much, and of course I cried, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? I can barely take care of myself. I'm going to take care of a baby. Ooh, what am I going to do? She just gave me the positivity and assured me that I would be okay. Everything would be fine. You got this. It's going to be easy. Well, not easy, but you'll live. So then after I called my mom, I called Quentin. He was at work and delivering packages at this time. And when I called him, he was just, it was like a regular conversation. And I was like, guess what? He was like, what? I think that's what I said. Hold on, I think I wrote that down too. Yes, I did. Everybody's reactions. My mom's, Quentin's, and my dad's. Why did I write it down like word for word? I'm so weird. So this is what I wrote for Quentin's response. I said, he was at work, so I called. I wish I would have recorded I do wish I would have like waited until he got home to record it. I need a drink. Hold on. Oh yes, and if you hear my fan in the background, I'm so sorry. I'm hot and I'm pregnant. These lights are on. It's making me even more hotter. So I'm trying to keep cool. But anyway, but I do wish that I would have recorded it because, you know, it would have been good to have his reaction on camera. And he was just like, hey boo, of course, that's how he is. He answered, hey, how's work going? It's good, what's up? How's your day? It's going good. Guess what? Oh yeah, it says I literally went straight into it. I didn't waste like no time beating around the bush. I mean, I already asked how your day was, how it was going, this and that. So I'm straight into it. I'm going right into it. I'm diving into that bad boy. You better believe it. Told him I'm pregnant. He said, huh? I said, I'm pregnant. He said, hold on, wait, let me pull over. Because he was driving at this time. You know, you make deliveries to different homes and stuff like that. So you have to pull over so we could talk. And he said, say what? And I said, I'm pregnant. And he's like, no, for real? He kept telling me I was lying. He kept telling me I was lying, like over and over and over and over and like back to back to back. He kept telling me, you're lying. You're lying. This is crazy, you lying. I was like, no, I'm not lying. I'm dead serious. Oh my God. And of course he was excited about being a dad. He's like, oh my God, I'm going to be a dad. This is so great. He was like, he knew it was something because I was literally trying to like break up with him. That's how like irritated I was. Like the hormones had already kicked in so much that I was like trying to get out of the relationship. Like, I'm like, I don't want to be with you anymore. This isn't going to work. I don't want to do this. I'm not having it. No, I don't want to. No, it's not even, no. It's cut it. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm leaving. Blah, 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 blah. You can go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Like, I was really like trying to push this man off. It was crazy. It was crazy. And You know what I'm saying? It was because I was pregnant. And then after I hung up with Quentin, I called, well, I didn't call anybody else, but a couple of days later, which I expected my mom to tell my dad that I was pregnant, but she didn't tell him. And even though Quentin and I are good, you know, we're pretty stable, you know, we're engaged to be married, like, we're in a good relationship with each other. My dad has met him, you know, my family has met him, everything like that. It's still, I don't know, it's just that feeling of having to tell your parent, your dad, that you're pregnant. And then, you know, I wasn't even staying under his roof or in his house or anything like that. Like, it was just, I don't know, it was just the feeling of, I mean, because that's something I've never had to do before. So, having to go to my dad and say, I'm pregnant. And it was great. He was at work at the state inspection, because that's what my dad does. And me and Quentin went up there. My brother Jason was there. He told me congratulations, because my mom had already told him. She had pretty much called all the siblings and told them. He was at work, and me and Quentin went up there, and, you know, we were like, well, hey, Dad, how are you? This and that, and how's your day going? All that type of stuff, like I did Quentin. And he was like, well, what's up? What's going on? I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I told him that he's going to be a granddad again, or, because he has plenty of grandkids, but, I don't know. I said something towards that, like, oh, you're going to be a granddad again, and, or I'm pregnant, or something towards that. I'm not really sure. And he was just like, he was excited. He had this biggest smile on his face, showing on his teeth like I do. It was just really great. Like, he was like, you know, if y'all need anything, let me know. I'm so excited. And I was just like, worried in a sense. And I told him that I was kind of worried. He was like, well, why are you worried? You grown. It's not like you had a kid when you were 16, or, you know what I'm saying, 14, 15, shit, living under my roof, having a baby. Like, you grown, you out, you living your life, you handling your business, you doing what it is you need to do. I was just like, okay. It was cool. So once I feel like once my mom and my dad knew, I really was just like, after that, whoever else knows. I don't even care anymore. And it was great. And then Quentin, of course, told his family. They were all excited. And, yeah. So that's me telling everybody and leading up to it. So, 0 to 6. So, 0 to 6 weeks. Really, I mean, other than just being sick as a dog. Sick as a dog. I was literally sick. I lived until about 11 weeks. And then I say the sickness really stopped. But in 0 to 6, I wrote down a lot of stuff. I had achy breasts, sore nipples. Oh, yes. And that's what I always thought, that my period was coming, because my titties. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not have to grab them like that. But my breasts, they were hurting so, and it wasn't even the breast itself. It was literally just like the areola nipple area. And then it felt like sharp shooting pains coming from around it. So I was like, ooh, yeah, my period is coming. My titties is hurting. It's time. Mother Nature's about to make that appearance. So, I mean, my boobs are really, they don't hurt now. They're pretty full, but they were hurting really bad. Really bad. That's something that I remember. Other than the sickness, my physical pain, my boobs were hurting so bad. Ooh. Like, I didn't even want them to be brushed, or, no, don't touch me. Don't touch my breasts. Don't even bounce them. Lower back pain. Like, pretty much I had the regular period symptoms. the sore achy breast, lower back pain, irritability. I did have a food aversion though, a food aversion and a food craving. And I kind of knew once I had these food cravings that I was pregnant. My food aversion was Chick-fil-A, and I absolutely love Chick-fil-A. Like, I love Chick-fil-A. Nobody loves Chick-fil-A more than I do. And just driving by it, I was just like, ugh, no, I don't even want it. Ugh, no, disgusting. And my cravings, my first craving, which I think I'm probably going to go get tomorrow, was a dill pickle, like chopped up with some tajin and a little bit of chamoy with a blue coconut slush. With a blue coconut snow cone. That was so good. I had it literally every day for like a week. Didn't even know I was pregnant, but I had it every day for like a week. Yeah, the ladies knew me. They were like, hola, mama. I was like, hey, I'm here for my pickles and chamoy with my blue coconut snow cone. Yes, they literally like knew what I was there for. And sometimes I got the hot fries with cheese, but that wasn't a craving. And then the second one, which really, it was a red flag for me, but I noticed it, but I didn't notice it, but I noticed it. I wanted a Doritos Locos Taco Supreme, but I also wanted a Church's biscuit. Like, to bite the Doritos Locos Taco, and then, bite that biscuit was the best thing to me. And something was like, girl, you pregnant. And I was like, Pat, no, you tripping, girl. That period about to drop. Hey. But it didn't, because I actually was pregnant. So, yeah, that was crazy. And then I had cramping. But, like literally when I tell y'all I had all the pregnancy symptoms, all the period symptoms, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I also saw that, how do I say this? I also saw that what am I trying to say? I have no idea. I'm thinking about Nesquik right now. So my mind is just like totally blank. I'm gonna fix me a glass whenever I get done. So my mind just went blank on what it was I was trying to say. Oh, the UTI. I feel like I was on this forum in the baby center. Or was it What to Expect? Or was it Parents? It was one of those baby forums, mommy to be forum, child raising forum type things. And this lady was asking if having a UTI was a sign of pregnancy. For me, it was. For me, it was. The increase of having to go use the restroom brought on a UTI for me. So for me, it was a pregnancy symptom. For some people, it may not be. You know what I'm saying? Because people get UTIs all the time, every day. Like, cranberry juice and Azos is on the counter for that type of shit. But, for me, that's what it was. I just want to say that and put that out there. So I think that's it. Yep. So that concludes my 0 to 6 weeks in my pregnancy, and also leading up to me finding out that I was pregnant. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So if you babies love this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on all my social networks. That's Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Yeah. All at ItsMotherMakeup. ItsMotherMakeup. Have a good one.